Hello YouTubers, we are back to using the webcam, and here is the reason why. Friday morning I go to Comet and I get the Kodak zi8 number 3. I check it out in the car and it looked fine. I take it home, I do some videos, I upload a video to YouTube. In the evening I turn it on, I go to look at what I've already recorded and I see, I don't know if you can see it, a little dot there. I'll put a picture up to show you what you can actually see when you look at it properly. So I think to myself, right, I'll leave it until Saturday and see how it goes. So Saturday comes along and I charge up the battery and do various other things, and basically it's still there. So late Saturday afternoon I contact Kodak and I sort of put the question to them. Basically my worry was, if the pixels get worse, is it going to really naff up the LCD screen and will it ruin the camera, sort of thing. They basically said to me, go back to the shop where you brought it and either get a replacement or a refund. This morning comes along and I couldn't get over there because it's like 6 or 7 miles away and I don't have any transport, so I've got to wait until tomorrow. So what I decided was I'd contact Kodak again. The reason being is that, as you can see in the picture, there is now at least 2, if not 3 or 4 more pixels that had died. So I say to them, this has got worse, and they basically say to me, right, what you got to do is you got to get yourself over to the store and you've got to ask them for a refund or replacement, or alternatively you can send it to us. When we receive it, it'll take 7 to 10 days to get it fixed, and then we'll send it back to you. So there could be a possible sort of 2 weeks of not having it. Here I am again in Naff City. So basically what I've got to do now, tomorrow I'm going to go over to the shop, because I can, and I'm going to take it in, I'm going to explain the situation to them and then see what happens. When I went to the shop on Friday, they only had 3 in stock and this was one of them. Whether they've still got the other 2 in stock or not, I don't know. That could be a problem. Now I don't really know how Comet deal with returns or whatever, so it's going to be interesting to see what they've got to say about it. Yes, I am not a very happy bunny. Oh no. I really do like this camera, but at the moment I am seriously considering just giving it all up and hoping for a refund, because this is the 3rd one that I've had, and the first one had a dead pixels problem, the second one the blue lines were really bad, and then this one's got a dead pixels problem. So I'm starting to think to myself, maybe I should just cut my losses and just get a bog standard SD camcorder and just be done with it, because this is just driving me up the wall. The only problem is, I know you guys would probably say to me, well, why don't you get a Flip or a Creative Vado or a Sony or a JVC or the Aptec or loads of Toshiba or whatever. There are loads of others out there, but I've looked extensively and spent a lot of time online looking at all the specs, looking at the manuals, and the only one that really ticked all the boxes was this one. I am going to have to seriously think about whether I'm going to want another one, because to go through all of this hassle again is just foolishness. Yes, I would suggest, if you're going to ask me any questions about the Kodak zi8, I would wait until after tomorrow, because at the moment I am so blinking naffed off with the whole situation that I'd probably tell you to go and get something else, in a nice way. It's just so flipping balmy. But on a more nicer bit of news, I found out that Kodak are actually doing a 1.06 firmware update which should be out in the next couple of days. If it's not out already, it should fix the streaky lines and the zoom in darkness problem, which would be really good. So if you have been lucky and you've got a Kodak zi8 which hasn't had any pixel problems with it, then I would suggest holding off for a couple of days and just do the firmware update, and hopefully that should fix it and everything will be hunky-dory. Now you see, if I could get my hands on one that actually worked and didn't have an LCD problem, then I'd be flipping over the moon and I'd be telling everyone to buy one. But as it is at the moment, if you asked me, I'd probably say don't go near it, because you know, I've just had such a bad experience. I mean, to have 3 that have naffed up on you, and I mean, I don't have a lot of money, so I had to sell my Nokia N79 as well as some other stuff in order to scrape the money together to be able to buy this thing. And so I can't just go out and spend 700 quid on a proper HD camera, because I just haven't got that kind of money. This sort of naffing up on me has been a real huge disappointment, and something very spectacular is going to have to happen tomorrow for me to be happy with having the 4th Kodak zi8. So yeah, well, that's my video. I'm sorry if I've put a bum downer on anybody, you know, but I just need to vent this, because I need to let you, like Alfie Toe, I need to let you guys realise that there are duff ones out there, and that, you know, there is potential to be in a really nasty situation like what I'm in. But you never know, tomorrow I might go there, they might have one that works perfectly, and then it will see me through for the next year, 2 years, and I'll be happy as Larry, and then my next video will be as happy as my last video was. So there you go, that's enough from me. I hope you've all had a good weekend, and what I'll do is I'll probably update you guys when the firmware update has come out, but then I suppose it all depends on whether I get another Kodak or not. But I shall let you know the outcome of this situation. Okay, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Okie dokie, bye bye.